So do you like cake?
What?
They make really good cakes here. They're very round.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Good. Make a note. You wouldn't want to forget where the round cakes are.
So, how you liking Moby Dick?
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's my first Melville.
Cool.
I mean, I know it's kind of cliche to pick Moby Dick as your first Melville, but... Hey, how did you know I was reading Moby Dick?
Well, I've been watching you.
Watching me?
I mean, not in a creepy, like, I'm watching you sort of way. I've noticed you.
Me?
Yeah.
When?
Every day. After school, you come out and you sit under that tree there and you read. Last week, it was Madame Bovary. This week, it's Moby Dick.
But why would you...
Because you're nice to look at. And because you've got unbelievable concentration.
What?
Last Friday, these two guys were tossing around a ball, and one guy nailed the other right in the face. I mean, it was a mess, blood everywhere. The nurse came out, the place was in chaos. His girlfriend was all freaking out, and you just sat there and read. I mean, you never even looked up. I thought, I've never seen anyone read so intensely before in my entire life. I have to meet that girl.
So you talked to Grandpa today?
What?
Grandpa, he called?
Yep.
Anything wrong?
No, he just found this book we were talking about.
Oh. And he just called to tell you?
Yeah, why?
I thought it's just weird. He doesn't call the inn that much, or ever, actually.
Well, he knew that I was looking for it, so...
Oh, sure. What book is it?
Menken's Chrestomathy?
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Hey! Cinnamon is stuck under our front porch again. Can I borrow some vegetable oil and a shoehorn?
I'll get it.
What do you think, Mom? Should I pursue the career in comedy, or...?
It's just very interesting the way things turn out, isn't it?
Oh, you're here. Lorelai?
Dad?
Rory, I have a surprise. Not only did I find that copy of Menken's Chrestomathy we discussed, I also found a first edition of his memoirs as well.
You're kidding.
It's in my office if you'd like to see them.
Oh, my God, I totally would.
I'd like to take a look at those myself.
Hmm.
And she's reading again. How novel.
Goodbye, Tristan.
Well, did you get the novel thing? Because...
I said goodbye.
What are you doing here?
I like lines.
You know, the guy's supposed to buy the tickets.
Really? Does Susan Faludi know about this?
Well, unless, of course, there is no guy.
No, there's a guy.
Yeah, cheap guy.
Well, what can I say? I like him cheap. Sloppy, too. Bald spot, beer gut. You know, and the pants that kind of slip down in the back, giving you that good plumber shot. That sends me through the roof. 2, please.
Idiot.
Excuse me?
He was totally nice to you, and you couldn't be a bigger jerk.
You like Tristan so much, you go out with him.
I don't have enough change.
Pay me later.
What am I, your versateller? Wait for change. I need change now.
I guess Miss Patty forgot to lock up.
I've never really seen in here before. Are all these women really Miss Patty?
Yep. She says she's done everything there is to do in show business except set fire to the hoop the dog jumps through.
I'll get it. God, this weighs a ton. What do you have in here?
I don't know. A lipstick, a $5 bill, gum, hairspray, a book.
A book?
Yeah.
You brought a book to the dance?
Yeah.
You thought there'd be a lot of downtime?
No. I just take a book with me everywhere. It's just habit.
So, what are you reading?
The Portable Dorothy Parker.
There's little in taking or giving. There's little in water or wine. This living was never a project of mine. Cheery.
Funny, though. Hey,
What?
thank you for tonight. It was perfect.
You're welcome.
Okay, I really need to talk about something else now.
You went shopping?
Yes, I did. I got a moo and cow-shaped timer for Suki, some cardio salsa tapes for Michelle, a book for Dean.
You got Dean a book?
Yeah, Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis.
It's Kafka.
Very romantic.
I think it is romantic.
I know I've always dreamed that someday a guy would get me a really confusing Czechoslovakian novel.
I think he'll appreciate it.
A book sends the wrong message.
What are you talking about?
You have to look at what a gift says to the other person, not to you. Remember 2 years ago, I got my mom that perfume?
Yeah.
Okay. To me, that said, hey, Mom, you work hard. You deserve something fancy. Now, to my mother, it said, hey, Mom, here's some smelly sex juice, the kind I used to lure boys with, and resulted in me being sent to Bible camp all summer.
Yeah, but
Just imagine that you actually gave Dean something really romantic, and he gave you a football. Your hypothetical romantic present is saying that you really, really like him. And his present is saying, hey, man, let's just be friends.
And you're saying that this book is...
It's a Czechoslovakian football. Yes.
So then what do I get him?
What you should do is find out what he's giving you and then gauge your gift accordingly.
But doesn't that kind of take the fun out of it?
Gift giving is serious business. If you don't believe me, try spending a month at Korean Bible camp.
Did I tell you about his hair? It's on his head, right?
Hi.
Hi.
Lane.
Dean.
Nice hat. Here.
Oh, how'd you like it?
Well, I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Aha, you liked it. You liked Jane Austen. I knew you would. Lane, Dean likes Jane Austen. Wow, who would have thought? I told him he would, but he was all, forget Jane Austen. You have to read Hunter Thompson.
You do have to read Hunter Thompson.
Not as much as you needed to read Jane Austen.
Yeah. Hey, what's that?
Just some cookies.
Rocky Road.
Yeah.
Wow. She brings me cookies. How can I repay her?
How about a little Charlotte Bronte?
Is there anything in there about me?
I don't know. Your name wouldn't be Lithium, would it?
Aren't you supposed to be in school?
We had a half day today, teacher conferences, so I thought I'd come by and surprise you.
Well, you know how much I hate surprises.
Yes, I'm very sorry.
That's for surprising me.
I have learned my lesson. So?
It's depressing.
It's beautiful.
She throws herself under a train.
But I bet she looked great doing it.
I don't know. I think maybe Tolstoy's just a little over my head.
No, that's not true. Tolstoy wrote for the masses, the common man. It's completely untrue that you have to be some kind of genius to read his stuff.
Yeah, but...
Now, I know it's big.
Very big.
And long.
Very, very long.
And many of the Russian names tend to be spelled very similar, making it confusing.
Every single person's name ends with ski. Now, how is that possible?
But it's one of my favorite books, and I know that if you just give it a try, you...
All right, I'll try again.
Really?
Yeah.
You won't be sorry.
Coffee?
Please.